Turn it visible. So next time you're about to leave home with something careless, stop and ask yourself, if I ran into the opportunity of my life today, would I look like I deserve it? Because sooner or later you will. And when that day comes, you will think yourself.
I love it that I have the things to say. It's that you only include names, that you take them wrong and forget, no?
I understand what you're saying.
Like, no, because everything you put is that you say, dress like men, right?
I didn't say dress like men. I said, oh yeah, I say dress like the man you are becoming, not the one you used to be. I can say like
So,
instead say dress like the person you are becoming, not the person you used to be. I'm gonna do a logo very simple. I wanna do something like that. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna just take a screenshot since I don't have the Canva Pro. Okay. Now that I have the screenshot, I'm just gonna put on the side of my, right? Let me open the image. Let me give a zoom on that image. Even if it's like low quality, I don't care. It's just for a reference. Or better, instead use that one. I can use that one, cry, and then I use this one, then, and then the same size for the other one. So now I'm gonna add the style. Now what kind of font will be good with that one? Oh, I like that one. I think it's the same one as this one, right? Or at least it's similar, but Americans, they don't understand handwriting, so especially because it's gonna be young people who's gonna be watching my videos. Maybe they're like the old Americans, they understand, but the younger ones, they're not gonna understand like that. Something like that, you know. And now for the color, I want a blue because blue is my favorite color. Not bad. I like it. What do y'all think? Computer. So this is gonna be the one.
A few moments later.
Wait a minute. No, it's under. Why? It's kind of hard to read, no? I don't know if I like it now. Come on, bro.
Do caralho, velho. Porra, mano. Por que, velho? Fica movendo essa merda, velho. Porra, já deixei o bagulho aqui pra não ficar movendo nessa merda e o cara fica movendo, mano. Que bosta. Tomar no cu.
Não quer colaborar comigo? Então tá bom. Sem problema. Porra. So it needs to be more just like that. All right, publish. Good. Let's see how it looks like. That thing look beautiful. That thing look beautiful, fellas.
Another night.
Beautiful.
Laptop open, nothing fancy. Same desk, same plan B. Bills due, time moving. I just keep my head steady. They talk loud, I don't join in. I learned silence saves energy.
Then started to make a lot of sense, you know, and I was.
No, I'm gonna read a little bit. I'm trying to get back this habit to read books. I used to read a lot in Brazil, like books like that size. I used to read a lot, like in one day. With all responsibilities of the time and everything, I started to leave that habit on the side and not read like no book. You know, for example, this year I didn't finish any book honestly. I think I finished one, which was Rich Dad Poor Dad. But if I gotta be honest with you guys, I don't remember a single thing in that book. You know, it was a book that I started reading like in the beginning of 2024, and I finished at the end of 2025 because I never had this constance to be reading day after other day. If I'm not gonna read books like those famous books that everybody talks about, how about if I buy something from someone that I actually watch, that I actually consume their content? I consume a lot of content from Dan Martell. Talks a lot about software, AI, stuff like that, and I consume a lot of content from him.
Another strategy I like to do is I like to write them down, obviously, make them smart, specific, measurable, attainable, realistic, and timely, and then look at them multiple times a day. I look at my personal goals for the year 3 times a day. I connect them to a trigger and I review them, and I ask myself, am I showing up to achieve those goals? Is my calendar aligned to achieve those goals? What other aspects of my life do I need to align to make sure I hit it? When you write it down and you review it every day, it makes the whole process easier.
I remember to watch one of his videos that he said that he had a book. The name is Buy Back Your Time. And I started reading that book, and honestly with you guys, it's a very interesting. The first pages already get you stuck in the book. I'm still in the beginning of the book, but I'm already liking it. The way that he talks about, it's not like too formal in the book like other finance books. There's a lot of formal words and everything, and as you guys can notice, I'm not American, so I'm a Latino. I'm from Brazil, so read a book that is not my, first of all, it's not my language, and especially a book that it doesn't use so many hard words to understand. It makes me get more attention to the book. And Dan Martell here, it's not that he's informal. It's serious enough to give you the message, and formal enough to, but without being boring. You know, I don't know if I was clear. So now it's 6:18 p.m. I'm gonna stay like for the next 30 minutes at least reading the book, because those last days I have procrastinate honestly, and now not reading, and I don't like that. Now I'm gonna dedicate those 30 minutes forward just to read the book and really consume the content. And also what I'm gonna try to do to really memorize what is in that book is like read a chapter, and when I get to the end of the chapter, I'm gonna literally take a note of everything that I learned in the chapter, not necessarily everything that talk about, but everything that I memorize about that chapter. If I cannot write it down, everything that I just read in a chapter, because I don't remember, is because I didn't really pay attention. So I'm gonna need to reread again in case I don't remember. And also helps me memorize everything that I learned, because the idea of the book is not just you read. I mean, at least not the finance books, you know. If I get to the end of this first chapter, I'm gonna write it down. Same thing, second, third, fourth, and so on. All right, so see you guys in the next 30 minutes. Hey, yo, what's up, fellas? Good morning, y'all. We are here at the gym right now. 7:40 a.m. exactly. And we're gonna do a chest day today. Bro, I'm very nervous because I'm literally in the middle of the gym, and some people are looking at me like, the fuck you're doing, bro? But anyways, no one pay my bills, so I don't give a damn. I wanna do a setup chest press, huh? Bench press. Bench press is one of my weakest exercises. Like, bro, I'm a joke doing chest press for real. Like, I do like a kid weight because have been a while that since I did bench press for last time. I would say, bro, I'm fucked up. You know, I squat. I squat as well is an exercise that I'm not that strong. Yesterday was my leg day. I did with 2 plates of 25 each side, not including the bar weight. Yeah. Anyways, let's get it. I already talked too much. Let's get it. I love the exercise, honestly. I rather do the exercise than any free weight that I gotta, you know, do the same movement. And I'll explain why. Because I watch Jeff Nipper. Basically, what I watch it and that he say is that when we do, for example, front, like any exercise that we do with dumbbells, for example, like lateral raises, front raises, when we get to this point, there's no tension in the muscle at all. And the idea of the exercise is keep your muscle in tension all the time, or at least for maximum time as possible. So why would I choose to do, for example, lateral raises or front raises with dumbbells, you know, and like lose the tension like in this area when I can do, for example, with cable that keeps my shoulders in tension all the time, you know? If I'm not mistaken, he said in one of his videos that is stupid the front raises. I mean, I like to do it, you know? I want to have this, like a kind of fat shoulder that is like, we call cebola in Portuguese. Like, you know, like looking like an onion. That's what I mean. Now I am feeling. Now I'm feeling the tricep.